Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. Do you know when you're a parent and you have a family around you, one of the things you like to do is reminisce and look back over the years and see how your family and how your children have grown and developed around you. And that's what we're going to do today with Angelina Jordan musically. We're going to look at earlier performances and more recent performances and see how she has evolved. One thing you have to keep in mind about Angelina Jordan is she just loves to sing. And today's video is more about her evolution over the years. And so we're not really thinking, is this version better or worse than the other one? We're appreciating each one for what it is. And who's to say that if she were to do a performance the next day, it would not be completely different again? And so we're going to look at different versions of Angelina Jordan's performing the same song, some 3 years apart, some even 8 years apart, others 5 or 6 years apart. We will not be doing My Funny Valentine because we've done that video already. And we also will not be doing I Have Nothing because that one has been extensively covered recently. But we will be looking at 5 earlier performances and matching those with 5 Instagram performances which are not that widely known, so some of you may not have seen some of these before. First, we're going to look at Back to Black. Now, originally when Angelina Jordan did this song, she rewrote the lyrics to make them age appropriate. But her more recent performance is quite different. I know the technical word musically is melisma, but we can also say it's more jazzy. We can say there's an achiness in her voice, and we can even say she puts ripples in her voice. So listen to her excellent performance from when she was age 10, and then something more recent, and appreciate the difference, and appreciate the evolution. Angelina Jordan also has done a couple of versions of Patsy Cline's Crazy. Here she is some 5 years ago with her Norwegian guitarist Egil Clausen, singing her heart out, and then a more recent version. The first version she does very slowly, and if you watch her while she's singing, you can see how she really feels this song. And when she reaches the word wanted, there's such a difference between the first half of the word and the second half of the word. The second half of the word just flies into the air like a butterfly. And with the second version, it's a little bit more similar to Patsy Cline's original with the timing and the phrasing. But rather than being in the country genre, this is in the genre, like the first one, of exquisite tenderness.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you loved me as long as you wanted, and then someday you leave me for somebody new. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new.
Next will be Feeling Good with Angelina Jordan. Her original performance, age 10, is accompanied by musicians, which contribute a lot to the build-up in the introduction. But she doesn't put great emphasis on the word good at the end of the introduction. But when she does her more recent version, she puts much more emphasis on the word good towards the end of the introduction. Again, the more recent version is more jazzy and there's more achiness in her voice.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Next, we're hearing Angelina Jordan singing Etta James' I'd Rather Go Blind. This is one of 20 songs which are in my top 5. And that is a comment to Angelina Jordan fans who are not mathematicians. This is a very good performance for seeing how much of a trance Angelina Jordan goes into when she sings. Most of the time she sings, she's closing her eyes and you can actually see her going into a different world. And the other thing I really like about this song is when she sings, she puts a twang into the lyric. Duane Eddy was a very famous guitarist back in the 50s who put a twang into his guitar playing. This is what a twang sounds like. Her more recent version is a bit more standard and there's no twang to her singing.
Something told me it was alright when I saw you in her jacket. Something deep down in my soul said cry, God. Something told me it was alright.
Next, we'll be going back to one of Angelina's earliest performances, Norway's Got Talent. Here she's doing Nancy Sinatra's Bang Bang. And it's not really until we hear the more recent performance that we realize she's closer to the original tune in the first performance. And in the more recent performance, she pretty much dispenses with the tune. It's much less of a tune, and she instead captures much more the sadness in the lyrics. It's a fascinating difference and a fascinating choice on her part.
I was 5 and he was 6. We were horses made of sticks. He were black and I were white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. I shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode horses made of sticks. You were black and I were white. You would always win the fight. Bang, bang. I shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang.
Just like families look through photo albums to span the years, to reminisce, and to see how one grows over the years. That's what we're doing today. We're looking to see how Angelina Jordan has evolved over the years. And we will continue to see how she evolved. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.